Hi everyone, welcome back to Nightbird Tarot. My name is Brooke and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for all air signs for the week of April 24th to April 30th. This reading is for all those who are air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I wanted to bring you a weekly tarot reading for the last week of April. I wasn't able to do a monthly for April, so I wanted to bring a weekly in as I will be producing and uploading your May tarot forecast coming out very shortly. And I'm using The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Cannon Reid. Do not get it confused with Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. That's a different Ellen. This is The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Cannon Reid, which was first published by Llewellyn in 1992 and then republished again in 2007. So this is The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Cannon Reid. It's a neat little deck, but there is another deck called Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, who I really admire and adore her, but it's so confusing. So anyway, Witch's Tarot came out first. Ellen Dugan, who I love and adore, but this is by Ellen Cannon Reid. Two Ellens, same name of the deck. I'm like, what's happening? Anyway, I'm going to begin first with the sign of Gemini and take a look at the last week of April. Gemini, we have the Nine of Wands followed by the Moon, ending with the Seeker, which is the equivalent of the Hermit in other traditional tarot decks. Beginning with the Nine of Wands, Gemini, very defensive this week, very much on the defense still in a certain situation of your life. There's a defense that is coming out of the most recent past. You have perhaps jumped some hurdles. You've had to be strategic. You've had to be non-complacent, and really you've had to make sure certain things were put into place around a certain situation. There's also still perhaps feelings of deception, perhaps from another party, from another person, or from that situation that you may currently still be dealing with. Feelings of deception, feelings of betrayal, feelings of perhaps you just have there's a brick wall that you hit a long time ago, and it's the reverberation of that has vibrated ever since. So, but you can clearly see through the lies, the deception, the shadiness. This also could be continuing to deal with perhaps a situation with another party where there's fluctuating moods. There's a lot of emotion involved in this. And this is also could be coming from more than one person. This could be a party of some kind. So Gemini, you're very much tackling what needs to be tackled, and you've very much used defensive tactics skillfully and have avoided certain mishaps along the way. With the Seeker and the potential outcome position, especially going into the month of May, you're on a spiritual quest. There's a spiritual journey. There's some sort of purpose from all of this that has enabled or enlightened Gemini to proceed, especially in terms of soul searching, spiritual journey, vision quest, traveling. Some sort of spiritual empowerment has come out or is coming out of this creatively, even on a creative type of level. So Gemini, very much continuing on that journey of seeking out what is most important and valuable to you in your lives, as well as for others around you. Very much a spiritual quest for Gemini. Very much, I think, in the month of May, things will start to be more understandable of your journey, and you'll be able to look back on things most clearly as well. So, I hope you enjoy this, Gemini. Let's move forward to the sign of Libra. For the sign of Libra, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Death, and the Eight of Wands. Libra, very much about perhaps this week being associated with an earth sign female. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But the Queen of Pentacles also is an indicator of being financially stable. She's also very notable of being a leader as well, but also being very grounded, being very humble, as well as practical. This could be yourselves, male or female, for Libra, or this could be an actual female in your lives. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but the attributes or personalities of the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very nurturing, practical, hardworking, focused, humble, but also very much stable. Not only financially stable, but stable of mind as well, and being very connected to nature. So she's present. So this could be an actual person in your lives this week. Now, with the Death card in the middle, there's some form of transformation taking place where this person could be a part of it or be involved. There's actual endings to this as well, for physical change to perhaps come into play. This is an ending card. It doesn't signify actual death, more of a spiritual transformation this week for Libra of some kind. This also could be a final ending, perhaps to leaving a relationship or leaving a job or moving. Actual physical relocation can come up with this card as well. But there's some form of final ending taking place for Libra, or some form of actual spiritual transformation. With the Eight of Wands, this is coming in very quickly this week. You may be receiving phone calls, messages. Some form of news is on its way, or it's coming in very swiftly for Libra this week, of some form of change is taking place in your surroundings, transformation of some kind. You may find out that, oh, so-and-so is leaving this week from her job. Oh, I didn't know that. Or you may decide, I'm not going to be in this relationship anymore. I mean, something's afoot for Libra. It can run the gamut because this is a general reading of some form of final ending this week, or some form of transformation or transformative change, especially on a physical level as well as a spiritual level as well. So very fascinating, Libra. Please keep me posted as what's to come up for you. And let's move forward to our last air sign, which is Aquarius. Aquarius, for the last week of April, we see Emperor, Judgment, followed by the Four of Cups. Two major arcanas in your reading for the last week of the month. The Emperor is very much about leadership. It's very much about control. It's also a great card in terms of the legal field or law enforcement. There's something that perhaps Aquarians are coming out of where control has been regained, or you've regained your footing with this in accordance with the law, or someone is abiding by the law. This also could be leadership styles or qualities for those that are watching as well, or regaining control over a situation, or perhaps having to deal with the courts or legal system, etc. This week, there's going to be a renewal period from this. There's a transition taking place. A phase has ended when we see Judgment. It's a period of renewal. It's an awakening card. It's a great indicator of healing. That phase of your life has come to pass, or is passing through, or is passing out. That transition period, not fainting, passing out. It's passing out. and it's transitioning you coming out of that, Aquarius. So Judgment's a great validator to you that a new phase of your life is beginning. And it's beginning, and you may see effects of this going into the month of May as well, which is a great card to see. Ending with the Four of Cups. Many of you may not be wanting to embrace this. You may be resistance. There may be resistance to change from this. Be aware of that, okay? There's a gift that's being given to you of renewal and healing. Now is the time perhaps to embrace this, to accept what is being given before you, to let go or to move out of or move forward from feeling jaded, feeling as if nothing's going to change, because something is changing. Something is definitely afoot for you, Aquarius. It's being validated to you. So keep me posted, Aquarius. Very interesting for you. I'm very interested to see what comes up for you in your May's reading. So thank you, air signs. I hope you enjoyed these readings for your last week of the month. Keep me posted. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my links in the website below, or my links below. Take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.